I've spent my life touring around regional Australia and playing to what could be deemed as conservative Australians, and I didn't want to lose them. They're my audience, they're my fans. They do feel like family to me. That's why I think coming out to them was one of the scariest things, you know. It was like, are you going to be okay with this?
You won't listen to my songs anymore.
My name's Beccy Cole and I'm a country singer. My favourite place to be is on stage. I love putting on a show. I love making people happy. Music is a way to make people feel good and feel entertained, but you can say a lot with a song that you can't say with words. I guess it was in 2012 when I went on Australian Story and told my story. I guess I do feel like it's time to tell the world that I'm gay. Yeah, it does feel like the time to sort of, you know, this is who I am. This is the rest of who I am. There are people that work out on stations that are hours from town, and they work all day and then they get ready, they have a shower and they pull their boots on and they drive all the way into town because I'm coming to town, you know, and they bought a ticket. And I think, you know, just before I came out, I was paranoid that they weren't going to like me anymore, but I underestimated them. You know, I felt like I was given this great big, especially regional sort of hug, and everyone went, "It's okay, it's fine, we don't care." You know, who cares who you sleep with? Just keep singing to us, and we don't care who holds your hand. And there are so many stories. People wrote to me and told me their stories, and there's one fella said that he actually watched Australian Story. He watched my episode of coming out with his dad, and he never would have thought that his dad would be okay with it. But his dad was always a fan of mine. And he watched his dad watch me coming out, and the next day he came out to his dad. And it was okay. It made it okay. My partner Libby and I are engaged to be married when they let us. I think the plebiscite is absolutely stupid. I think it's going to promote some hate speech. They won't even know how much they're hurting people. My 7-year-old stepdaughter is, you know, she thinks that we can't get married because it's illegal, which is true. Other things that are illegal, robbing a bank. As time goes on, it's sort of like, come on, we're waiting here. And people say, well, why don't you just go over to New Zealand or go somewhere else? And it's because when we get home, it won't feel right. You know, we're really proud Australians, and I want it to mean something in my own country, and it has become something that I'm pretty determined to do.
Will we